I really, really, really just want to be back on the farm, back in Portugal. And as you can see, that hasn't happened yet. So, sit down, make yourself comfortable, and get ready to listen to an update on this whole saga. So, in Cape Town, my few days back in Cape Town, I had contacted the Portuguese consulate. I tried to see them. They wouldn't see me without an appointment. I couldn't get an appointment. And their advice was to use another airline or apply for a Schengen visa, which took 15 work days. So I decided I don't have 15 work days, so I booked a flight on TAG. So I left Saturday morning, and then what happened was everything seemed to go smoothly. I mean, I still double-checked my documents okay in Cape Town at the airport. Fine, no problem. Get on the flight, arrive in Luanda, meet some other South Africans, spent the time waiting for the flight chatting. It was really good. And go to board. Everything seemed in order, and as I sort of stepped past to start heading to the plane, they said, "Oh, we forgot to see your visa." And so I showed them my documents, my residency certificate, and they said, "Oh, we have to contact SEF in Lisbon and see if you can travel on this." Anyway, finally, the plane was delayed, waiting for them to get a response back. And I was denied boarding yet again. So I was denied boarding again, this time in Luanda. And when I checked in Cape Town, I specifically asked if my document was okay, so I wouldn't have to go through this again. And they said it was. And got here, and because my Norwegian residence card is expired, that means that I need that to not be expired for my Portuguese residency certificate to work. I don't know, it's quite complicated. So I am in the airport because there's no hotel here. I'm the only person in the airport. All the lights are on, so it's past midnight. It's 2 o'clock in the morning almost. The saga continues. So this has now put me quite a lot of money out, and so luckily they didn't take my passport, and I wasn't treated like a criminal like I was in Dubai. But for this one, I had to spend the night in the airport alone. And when I say alone, I mean I did have about 6 million mosquitoes for company. But by alone, I mean the airport was shut. So I have managed to find this little restaurant or bar or something, and they've got at least got seats with cushions, so I can lie down and try and get a little bit of sleep at least until the airport opens in the morning. So I'm on the 9 o'clock flight. This time they're flying me to Johannesburg, so I'll be able to go to the embassy in Pretoria and hopefully get this sorted out. But I'm being attacked by mosquitoes at the moment. there was nobody in the airport other than me. And so I was in the transit area, couldn't leave the transit area, and yeah, alone in a deserted airport. So I found a restaurant that I had sort of like benches with little mattresses on, and I then, and they also had cushions, so I could make myself like a little bed and at least try and get a little sleep, just dozing every now and then. And then at 6 o'clock, the guy that had worked with me the night before, he arrived and he said, yeah, he wasn't supposed to be working, but he wanted to make sure that he helped me and got me at least sorted to get a flight to Johannesburg, so that I could then go and see the embassy in Pretoria. So I had to go downstairs. He escorted me downstairs, and I had to, first of all, they were to change my ticket from Luanda to Lisbon to Luanda to Johannesburg. I would have to pay a $300 penalty to do that. But to keep that leg and buy another flight to Johannesburg, a single flight cost me 340 euros. So if I add up the flight that I bought on TAG and the second flight that I had to buy to Johannesburg and the hotel that I had to pay for at the airport in Dubai, that all comes to $1,000 out of pocket, which is, for me, who lives from month to month, is huge. And every day I'm away, I'm going to start crying. I'm going to try not cry, but every day away, I'm having to pay Julian 35 euros a day. And so all the work I'm doing that I do online is, yeah, it's just, I'm just going to stop this now for a bit. Anyway, so I arrived in Johannesburg yesterday. My son booked me into a guest house in Pretoria so that I'd be close to the embassy. My daughter got me an Uber to get me from the airport to here. And this morning, first thing, 8 o'clock, I contacted the embassy to see if I could get an appointment. They said that they're not going to give me an appointment because they don't deal with this kind of thing. I must contact the consulate in Johannesburg and they will help me. But to contact the consulate in Johannesburg, you need to have an appointment. And their next opening for appointments is like the middle of June. And I can't wait that long, and I can't afford to wait that long. And so I have emailed them because the Pretoria embassy suggested that I email them as well. So I've emailed them and explained the whole story to them. So what it is that I got my residency is a crew residency, which is given to like European residents and citizens. And because I was a resident of Norway and I'd been there for 4 years, I had the Norwegian residence card, and based on that, that's how I got my certificate of residency. But the problem is that since I left Norway, my residence card is now expired because I'm now resident in Portugal, but I haven't got a Portuguese card to replace the Norwegian one. So that's what the problem is. So so now I'm waiting to hear back from the consulate. I've emailed, some friends of mine have given me contact details of some other people who helped them. So I've sent them a copy of the same email that I sent to the Johannesburg consulate. I have managed to get an appointment with VFS Global in Pretoria for the 17th, but my plan is tomorrow I'm going to go there and just drop in and see if I can, if they can help in, because apparently they handle all visas, but I don't need a visa, Schengen visa. So I don't know. I actually don't even know what I need. So I'm just, I don't know what I need. I don't know. I'm at my wit's end. But anyway, and then my friend Pete back in Portugal, he was speaking to Carl Manson, who does Good Morning Portugal, and somebody called Gilda. And so I've contacted, he's given me the details, and maybe this Gilda can help as well. So I have sent her the same email that I sent the Johannesburg consulate. So at this stage, it's still fingers crossed and just waiting. But I can show you a nice updated little video that the lovely girls next door sent me of the pigs. So you can look at that, and I'll keep you updated the progress of whether I manage to actually get to see anybody to show them all my documents and try and get something sorted. I don't know. It's just I am overwhelmed though with the love and the support that I've been getting from people, and everybody's saying they're just sending thoughts and prayers and fingers crossed, and that means a lot to me. But I just want to be there, and I just want to be back in Portugal. I don't want to be here anymore. So with that great rear link security camera I was given, I can actually look on my phone to see what it looks like on the farm.
Coisa, 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 coisa. Esta menina curiosa. Venha cá. Venha cá, meu menino. Vai. Ah, aqueles 5. Vem cá.